friends, and welcome back to the freaking channel. Today we're just gonna do like another vlog, but it's gonna be like a very, very busy week in my life kind of situation. If you are thinking, man, she looks busted, you'll see throughout this whole vlog, because I'm filming this post the entire vlog, that I was like deathly sick the entire week, and I don't know where my makeup bag is, so I'm just looking like this. Initially, this vlog was just an Artist Alley vlog for chibi, which is where the vlog is gonna start. But then I realized I don't really have that much to say about Artist Alleys anymore. I have so many Artist Alley vlogs, and I just feel like I'm repeating the same thing over and over. So until I have like new thoughts or new things to say about the alley, I'm just going to incorporate footage from Artist Alleys into studio vlogs or artist diary vlogs or whatever the heck we're calling this. And I think it's actually more fun to do it that way, because then you'll see what it's actually like to incorporate it into my life. Because once I get back from a convention, I'm not just like done, you know? Because this week we actually have my very last shop update of the year. It's gonna be the winter holiday, whatever the heck we want to call it, shop update. And so going from a con straight into a shop update is quite the experience. Because when you get back from a con, you're so tired. And then a shop update is like a beast of its own. So I just think like that kind of situation is more interesting to me anyway. So a little update on the Artist Alley vlog situation. All right, but that's way too much of an explanation for a quick little intro, so let's just go over to chibi.
Hello friends, we are at chibi. Oh, my luggage. And this is not my first time doing this con. I've done this con a few times now, even though I think it's still considered relatively new. I think this is their third year doing it. And just to preface this whole vlog, if I am a little bit more negative than usual, or if I just seem more miserable than usual, you can hear it in my voice, but I am pretty sick right now. It doesn't seem like the kind of sickness where it's pretty contagious where other people are getting sick, because no one around me has gotten sick. It's just me. But I will be wearing a mask this entire convention. I mean, I'm pretty tired. My throat really hurts, but it's okay, we're gonna power through because it's only a 2-day con. This con is in association with Anime Expo. Well, I mean, they're literally the same company. This is just like the smaller chibi version. Instead of doing it in downtown LA, this one is in Ontario, California, which is in the IE. And if you know the IE, it's really dry, so it's not helping my whole like throat and sickness situation. And also, whenever I'm here, my skin feels terrible and everything's staticky, but it's fine, we're gonna have a good time. It's also like cold and hot at the same time because the sun is beaming, but then the air is cold, so it's hard to be comfortable. And between us artists, it's kind of known as a filler con, so it's not like a big one where you're gonna be making a ton of money or even like a medium amount of money. It's kind of something you do between conventions. If you don't have anything going on, you want to make like a bit of cash, this is something to go to. But you know, the last time I was talking to you guys about a filler convention, it was Anime Impulse in Orange County, and that one blew my socks off. If you guys remember, you can check out the vlog right over here. Oh, my throat hurts. I was gonna say I'm gonna keep this intro really short to preserve my health, but of course I can't help but like yap forever. Sorry that we were rudely interrupted by me needing to cross the road, but I'm now in my hotel room. It's one of these like apartment style hotel rooms. The entire hotel is like booked up by the convention, so there's a bunch of anime people everywhere, and it's lots and lots of fun. Anyways, before we were again interrupted by needing to cross the road, I just wanted to talk about how that this convention is a 2-day convention. It's considered a filler convention, and last year I did this con. It was actually like pretty bad. I was considering like just never coming back, but I got lured into it again because it's a filler con. It's 2 days. It's so easy to travel within California. It's not that expensive for me, and so I was willing to give it another try. That being said, I've never been in the situation where I've just broken even. I have been very lucky throughout my like convention career that I've always profited, even when it's just a little bit. At least it's like out of the red, you know, we're like a little bit in the green. And last year we were like technically in the green, but it just like made me feel so bad and so tired that I just thought like, oh, maybe like this tiny little bit of green is like not even worth it. But here I am, I'm back. And again, we've learned our lesson from Anime Impulse to have low expectations but have a good attitude. So I'm hoping it surprises me, but if it doesn't, then I expected it. I packed for what would be like a very bad 3-day con, because I think for Anime Impulse I packed for a bad 2-day con, which is like, that's like basically bringing nothing, and I got screwed. So it's always better to over prepare when you can than under prepare. And yeah, I'm just super hyped to see what it's like. This year they've made the Artist Alley a lot smaller. It looks like it's like 2/3 the size that it used to be, and there's now like an outdoor portion, so there's people like in little tents and stuff outside, and I'm very curious to see how that affects traffic
because like the outdoor vending area looks very fresh and fun. And we're inside this like really dark, dingy tent with like plastic turf flooring and it's really dark and it's a lot smaller and more cramped. So I'm curious to see how it's gonna go. I would never do the outside. I hate doing outside fairs or like events, but it's good for like different kinds of vendors. I saw someone out there with like those crochet flowers, and I think that's like a good place to be for you if you're interested in that. But yeah, I'm just gonna get some work done now. It's 4 p.m. I have some drawing to do for a shop update I have coming up, and I think I'm gonna go play some pickleball. So I'll see you guys tomorrow when it's day 1 of the convention. We're about an hour into the con right now, and it is a little bit busier than I anticipated because last year it was like a ghost town for like the longest time. And when I say the longest time, I mean like the entire convention. But right now there's like a decent crowd. I know you can't see it because like the hallways are really small, but right now there's a pretty decent crowd. And I've actually just been seeing a lot of like familiar faces again. Almost everyone that's bought from me in this first hour has been people who bought from me before or they watch my videos. So that's actually really good information to know. I'm like wondering if that's gonna be like the case for the rest of the show. Because it's my 3rd time here, the chances I run into someone that I know or who has bought from me before is higher. But in the future, I have to be like more aware of the fact that I probably need to like make and bring new stuff every time I come to this con specifically, because everyone's been asking like, do you have new stuff? And some of the stuff is new to them, but if you've seen me at like Anime Impulse, then no, it's not new. But yeah, more of a decent turnout than I had anticipated based on last year. That being said, still not that crazy of a turnout. It's just like kind of good, and it's Saturday, so it's supposed to be like, you know, the day. Okay, it's only been like half an hour since I checked in with you guys, but I just wanted to quickly tell you guys how much we've made so far. So on credit card, we've made $179, but I will say a lot of the transactions have been cash, so that's pretty decent. We're definitely gonna profit today because my costs have been so low. But I just want to quickly talk about this girl that stopped by my table. She's like a few tables down. She said that she watched my videos and she was so sweet. Her name is V, but she goes by Ringo. If you guys want to follow her, her art is so pretty. And she gave me this print because she knows I love food, and look how realistic it looks. Like I could never draw food like this, dude. Like, you are so fucking talented. And then also this little one of her original characters. So pretty, and she was just like so nice. She's also like an outdoorsy girl, so it's like nice to meet people who are like similar in that like, oh yeah, we're like very nerdy in terms of like we love anime, we love art, all that good stuff, but also like really enjoys being outside and like doing stuff. So it was just so nice to talk to her. And yeah, I just wanted to quickly show her art and also give you guys a quick check-in in terms of money. But that's it. Again, it's only been an hour and a half, but so far much better than last year. I feel like even if it like completely dies down right now, it'll still be better than last year. Okay, we are now 6.5 hours into the con, and I have made $1,100 on credit card, and the cash flow is still pretty steady. But for the past however many hours, I think it's been like 3 hours since I've talked to you guys, maybe 4, and it's been pretty good. It's been like really steady track. Again, nothing to like write home about. At this point, I still wouldn't recommend this con to anyone who's traveling from out of state or really far, because it's very just okay. It's literally a 2-day filler con, and you do not want to be coming into this con with really big expenses. And for like a 2-day con, this table is pretty expensive. On another note, I got some more really cute gifts I want to highlight because these artists are just so talented. I got this from a girl that I've met before. I'll put her handle right over here, and she's so freaking cute. Her name is Kai, and she knows I love playing pickleball, and so she drew my little Sprout character playing pickleball. I'm like, oh, it's so freaking cute. And I also got this drawing of me with my original character and like the little spruits down here. It's so freaking cute. There's a little note in the back of it, and also here's her card. Everyone's just like so kind and so cute. Like, I'm just so grateful. Like, why do I deserve this? This is so cute and so personal. Like, I am forever grateful. And I say it all the time, but even when the con is like not so great, like this con, like this shit makes it so worth it. It's so nice, so nice. But anyway, thank you guys so much for those. And yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to this con for today to end. Even though there's like still a lot of people around, I really just want to go home and lay down and eat because I'm so sick. I keep thinking like, oh, maybe I'm getting better, and then I just keep getting worse and worse. So yeah, that's me. Anyway, I'll see you guys towards the end of the night. We'll talk some more about day one thoughts. This is how dead the last hour has been. I've been watching this kid make random foods in his room, and it's been keeping me entertained, but we have another like 25 minutes. And it's looking pretty dead. All right, day one is officially over, and it was, you know, it was just kind of whatever. We're in the green, we're already profiting. We broke even around 12 p.m. today, so that's a great thing. A lot of other artists have told me they haven't been having such a great time at the con. There's a guy on stage right now that's like cracking jokes that only he's laughing at. Other people came from out of state and are not having a good time, and that really sucks. One person told me that he's not even coming back tomorrow. Like, he's just gonna abandon his table, because the thing about a con is that sometimes, even when you technically made money at a con, it's more worth to stay at home, preserve your energy, and do other stuff that is productive to your business. Because cons do just like take so much out of you. You just need to figure out like what's worth it to you. Anyway, I'm at like the little food section of AX Chibi. I've never been here before because usually I just go out to eat somewhere. But I thought I'd check it out tonight because I am feeling really sick. I have such a bad sore throat. I've been coughing all day, and I have a pretty bad headache, so I'm just gonna grab food here and then go home. But the food looks pretty bomb and it smells pretty bomb, so I have high hopes. A bowl cut right now, but it's day 2, the last day of AX Chibi, and I want to quickly show you guys the outside. Whoa, light needs to adjust. But the con started yesterday. When the con started, there was like a rush of people who came in, so it kind of got started right away at 9 o'clock. But this has been very slow. It's already been like 20 minutes in, and I've had like one person kind of trickle by my table, which is fine. It's kind of anticipated. So during this time, I just wanted to show you guys like the little outside marketplace, because this part of it's new compared to the years prior. I wasn't planning on buying anything, but look what I got. Look how cute these are. They're like little handmade crochet tulip pots, and I got one for my sisters and then one for my cousin, who's like essentially my sister. I just think they're so freaking cute. Also, here's the autograph section. It feels so bad that they're in the sun, dude. You look amazing! I'm a bad Pokemon fan because I kept yelling Weeping Bell at him, but he was clearly Victory Bell. I was just freaking out. I've just never seen that cosplay before, and I feel like no one appreciates like Bellsprout, Weeping Bell, Victory Bell, like that line of evolution. So I'm always excited to see people cosplay like weird Pokemon, or not weird, but just like less common cosplay Pokemon. My lovely neighbor brought me this Earl Grey tea with honey for my voice because I'm sick. She's so nice. This is her handle. It's Hungry Whales, and her name's Nikita. She's so freaking nice, and her art's really cute. Hold on, let me show you. This one is my favorite one. All right, we are officially 3 hours into the con. It's currently 12 p.m. and we've made $300 in credit cards so far. And the traffic's been kind of trickly. It'll be like there'll be someone at my table, and then like maybe like a 4 to 5 minute lull, and then someone at my table. And of course, not all of those are converting into sales. It's just like someone's at the table. But actually, what I wanted to talk about was I forgot to tell you guys last night. So yesterday at midnight, there was someone that came by my door and knocked on it. It was like a large, bald man. I could see him through the window. And he like knocked on my door and he sat there for like 5 minutes, and it really, really scared me. So not only am I sick, but I'm also like super sleep deprived because I didn't sleep for like 3 to 4 hours after that because I felt so scared. And like, yeah, like why does this stuff always happen to me? Lots of other people travel by themselves all the time. I feel like I like attract this kind of behavior for some reason. I know a lot of people say like, oh, like I have the worst luck, but I actually feel like I have genuinely really bad luck. Also, check out my little sick person's corner. I've been hydrating like no other. Little medicine, of course, hand sanitizer. And apparently I don't know what value size means because I didn't mean to buy this many cough drops, but now I'm coming home with like 10 million cough drops. 나의 울림은 지금부터 fall in love. I told you the sale would happen. 실수도 있겠죠. 그럴 때마다 서로 눈을 맞춰. Alright, well, it's been pretty dead for the past hour or so. It's currently 5:30. I think I'm gonna start like slowly cleaning up back here because, I mean, I don't know, I haven't really seen many people walk by in a while, so I think I'm gonna be safe in terms of like not having to bring everything back out just to make like a single sale. Hello friends, now that we are both back from AX Chibi, it is Monday, the day after, and I flew home last night and there were 2 guys on my plane beefing over armrest, and it delayed my flight, and I really did not like that. They were like these big grown men with big baby feelings that they didn't know how to handle, and they made it everyone else's problem. I hate it. Anyway, I'm just here formatting some of my sticker sheets right now that I need to get printed and then put onto Cricut so that I can have them cut. And I have like 6 of them to format. So the way I do it is I draw everything in Procreate, and then I send all the files over as Photoshop files because that's available on Procreate, and I edit in Photoshop, and then I put it onto Cricut, and I have an entire video on that process. My least favorite thing to happen in my comments is for people to ask me questions where I've made an entire video of like the title is literally the question. People ask me all the time, like, how do you make your sticker sheets? Like, bro, I have like a whole video on that. If you had just taken 2 seconds to look. But anyways, that's what I'm doing right now. Everything else is professionally manufactured, but the sticker sheets are still made from home because even though I found a manufacturer that I like and I got some things made, I just realized that it can't really happen. The full switch can't really happen until 2025 at the very least, because the fall and the winter update are so close together and they're so time sensitive in order to get everything to people before like gift giving season, that there was just like no way at the time I realized what I wanted to draw for these updates. Like I literally drew them last week. Like there's no way I can get them manufactured. It just wasn't gonna work, and it wasn't gonna work unless I had planned like the fall and the winter update like 3 months ago. And that's like how a lot of businesses work, but that's not how a lot of artists work. So with a lot of other artists in their shops, like what they do is that they're just like making art all the time, and then when they accumulate enough art that they like, then they have like a random drop, right? Because a lot of my items are like stationary items, and they're kind of aimed towards people who like enjoy journaling or planning. Those people, as a journaling girl like myself, we need this stuff ahead of time. So the fall drop always has to happen like before like the most meaty part of fall. I don't know what the word is right now, but like, you know, like August isn't really fall, and like the beginning of September is like kind of not really fall. So that's when it has to drop, but it has to drop way before the end of September and October, because that's when it's like fall, you know? So I'm just starting to like realize that I have to be a lot more deliberate with my planning for my updates. I thought that I was already like doing a much better job than before, but like if I want to be like on time with a lot of different kinds of product for like each drop, then I need to plan way ahead of time, at least 2 months ahead of time. And so at the end of this year, I'm gonna like really hunker down and figure out like what 2025 is gonna look like. I'm gonna plan all of like my main updates. So every year I have like 4 big updates. And for all of those guys, I'm gonna like plan them pretty far ahead of time. I'm gonna have a really good idea of what items I want in each one. And that sounds like really rigid, but honestly, it's really fun. Like I still get to draw whatever I want. I just come up with it at the beginning of the year. And for all the other things where like I have a random idea throughout the year, or I'm just like spontaneously drawing and then like I want to drop it as an item, I'm gonna allow myself like some random little mini updates throughout the year as well. And I think that's like a nice compromise. So like 4 really solid ones that I kind of know what's going on at like the very beginning of the year for each one of them. And again, this will allow me to create like so much more art and like a greater variety of items, and then still allow myself to have like little mini updates whenever I create like a dumb drawing and I want to make a print or something. Anywho, that was like so much yapping. I told you guys we were gonna get to work and then I just didn't. I'm so sorry. Anyway, I'm just gonna format these and then we're gonna draw freebies, to which I don't know what they're gonna be yet because I don't want them to be super holiday, but I want them to be festive and winter. Anyway, I said I was gonna stop yapping and then I proceeded to keep yapping. So I'm gonna turn this off and yeah, no more talking. So I have like 500 sheets printing over there. That's been going for a while. And now I'm drawing my freebies, and I'm also watching the first 3 seasons of Arcane. 3 seasons, sorry. The first 3 episodes of Arcane season 2 that just came out. And I'm so freaking hyped because I've literally been waiting like 4 years for this. Arcane was one of the best shows that came out during the pandemic, and there were a lot of really great shows that came out during the pandemic. Like I've talked about my love for reality TV and like comics and anime before, but I don't think I've talked about Arcane before because of course, like I really like the story. It's a great story. There's a lot of really cool political intrigue, a lot of very interesting character dynamics, and there's a lot of ethics of science being explored as well. But as an artist, like strictly from an art perspective, this is like one of the best things I've ever seen in terms of like the animation. The animation style is so unique. Every single frame is a work of art, and you can see why it took them 4 years to come out with season 2. It is literally so beautiful, and I really love that show. So even if you're like not interested in like video games, nerdy content, just like from an art perspective as an artist, you should at least check out 1 episode of Arcane. It's on Netflix. Yeah, that's like my little Arcane rant. Anyways, I'm working on these freebies right now, and I decided that my themes are going to be, one is going to be like teapots. I'm gonna make them very like cozy wintry colors, and there's gonna be like winter foliage everywhere to keep it within the wintry theme. I don't know how many times I said winter there. And I thought it was a nice theme to have as a freebie because it's like nice and neutral. It has nothing to do with Christmas or Hanukkah or any holiday. And then for the second freebie, for like the bonus one, it's gonna be like stars and snowflakes and stuff. I wanted to keep it a little bit more simple and kind of just like a staple that you can use for like any journaling purposes. But yeah, that's what I got going on, and now watch me draw. Alright, so we have the freebies here. Look how cute this one is. And this one's gonna be the one that comes with every single order. And this is gonna be the little extra bonus one if you order over $50 or you're the first 100 people in the drop to order something, then you get this one. Like, look how cute they are. Look at Gumi having the best time ever. Hi friends, good morning. Actually, it's not morning, it's pretty late into the afternoon. It's 3 p.m. I officially woke up like an hour and a half ago, took a shower because I was so sweaty because I was fevering like all night. I like woke up at 7 a.m. and I just like couldn't get up, passed out again, and then I woke up at like 9 a.m. to post on Instagram to show you guys my art so that I have a decent showing at this shop update, which I don't think is gonna happen because I just have done not as great of a job with this one as I did with the fall update. Even though I thought the fall update was a disaster, like this one just, I don't know what's going on. After I posted and then I sent a couple emails because a lot of people didn't know this because it's not like intuitive, but like every 4 years during the US presidential election, because we have mail-in voting and it's like a very popular way to vote in California, the US Postal Service gets like super duper overwhelmed. So like October throughout November, the mail moves really slow, or there's like a lot of lost mail situation. If you haven't seen your order in a sec, I'm not like holding it hostage. I don't want them. I want to get you guys your stickers. Just let me know and then we'll try to figure it out together. And if it doesn't show up, I'm always happy to send a replacement. So yeah, I dealt with that. And then I passed out again. And then I woke up at 1:30. So hopefully I stay conscious for like a decent amount of time in order to get these done, because I want to cut out all of my sticker sheets. Like, look how cute these labels are. Actually, there's a better way to show you guys. I'm just like so delirious. I'm not thinking correctly. Look how cute they are. And they are so freaking cute. And of course, they don't just come with one sheet. They come with a second sheet, to which I have yet to draw. I'll be doing that today. So I have to do that. And then, also, we talked about crickets last time I did a shop update, that this baby right over here was not cutting correctly. It was not cutting evenly, and it was like leaving like a fuzzy line every time it cut my sticker sheets. So I thought it was like broken internally, and a bunch of you guys messaged me that, oh, it's probably just the blade. Like, I thought of that a few months ago, like prior. Thank you for the suggestion, but I had already gotten this thing like 10 new blades. That's an exaggeration. I got 2 new blades. That's way too many within like a span of a few months, and it was still cutting that way. And so I got this one, right? So that I would have 3 working crickets. But then this one came and it immediately was cutting just like this one. So I was like, this is not a blade issue. Like, maybe there's like a weird like internal mechanism issue. And so I contacted Cricut and they were like, oh, have you replaced the housing? Apparently we're all supposed to know what that is. This is the housing. It comes with the little, hold on. This one has a blade still. See? That's where the blade lives. This is called the housing. And apparently we're supposed to know that, but I didn't know that. And so this one had a bad housing, and because it cut so similar to this one, now I know that this one has a bad housing. So I'm gonna go pick that up. Going from 2 crickets last drop to now 4 out of nowhere. It's like a pleasant surprise, but it's also not, because like, why was I already in that situation, you know? Anywho, cutting a million stickers. I'm still super hot, but I'm also cold. It's the worst. I'm gonna get these done. I have a huge pile of stickers to cut. Hold on, let me show you. Look at it, my huge pile. And I'm not even done printing because I want to restock all of the stuff that sold out in the last drop. And also, that's it. That's my only thought. Oh wait, freebies. I still haven't even cut freebies out yet. There always needs to be like a million freebies, you know? Anywho, I feel like I'm like working up a sweat talking to you guys. So I think I'm just gonna get back to this, and hopefully I feel better tomorrow. Also in horrible news, because I'm so sick, I can't go to the Mavs game tonight. So I don't get to see the return of Klay Thompson to the Warriors for his first time back, and they're giving out like Captain Klay like little hats today, and I was so looking forward to it, but now I don't get to go, and I have to watch from home like all the plebeians.
되는 순간도 있겠죠. 다 된다 해도 서툰 그 불협화음도 맞춰가면 되잖아. 언제나 내게 랄라랄랄랄랄라 노래가 되는 넌 선율이 돼 넌 리듬이 돼 모든 것이 다 사람들은 모두 따져마다해.
Hello friends. I don't think I recorded that much yesterday because I just wasn't up for very long yesterday, but it is actually morning this time. It is currently 8:30 in the morning and I got this thing sent to me overnight. It's meant for you to put into your cabinets to give you a second shelf for your plates and bowls and whatnot. But I'm using it as a Cricut elevator so that I'm efficient with my space. I already have one right over there, as you can see, that bottom tier. I can fit 2 Cricuts into one spot now instead of just one per one of these shelves. So I'm gonna stick this one right on top of this one. And I don't know why I never thought of this, but you can just shut this top part and then you can fit so much more. Anywho, so I'm just gonna build that real quick and then we're gonna set up my Cricuts and then I'm gonna have 4 going at the same time, which I've never had before. It's gonna feel so efficient, but unfortunately, I think that one is gonna break soon, that one in the middle, because it takes 10 million years for it to read the lines now. So when the Cricut runs, it goes and it reads all of these lines. It reads here, then it reads here, then it reads here, then it reads here, in order to know where to cut. But that one in the middle takes maybe 30 minutes to calibrate in order to be able to read the line. It will read it one time and it'll stop in the middle and be error, we can't read it because the light isn't bright enough or the lines aren't printed correctly, but the lines are printed correctly. So there's something going on with that machine. So I'm probably gonna be back to 3 in just a little bit. But yeah, what an adventure. What a horrible Cricut adventure. Anyways, let's build this thing. And what are we gonna do today? We're gonna cut stickers and then we're going to finish the gift label I still have yet to draw. And then we have to come up with the little preview thing that I need to post in order for people to know what they're gonna order or what's gonna be available during this drop. So yeah, that is our mission for today. I'm looking more and more horrendous throughout this whole video. But look how many stickers I cut. It's not just this pile. I also cut this pile and they're all super duper perfect. I've QC'd and checked every single one of them to make sure that they're peeling perfectly. Because you never know when the Cricuts aren't working great. Sometimes they'll cut what looks like a perfect looking sticker sheet and then you go and you peel it and it's not quite perfect. But these ones are all perfect. And I just wanted to quickly show you guys all of my new babies because I'm very proud of all of them in this collection. It's just so fun to see yourself improve with art because then you like all your items a lot more. Not that I haven't liked my stuff in the past, but it's I feel good. I feel really good about these. I think they're really, really cute and they do represent my style, who I am, and where I want to take the shop. Everything is sprout focused because we love our little sprouts. And so we have this this gift. What is this one? This one's a wish list one. So they're writing a little wish list to Santa. It's super cute. And I think this one has every single one. Oh no, I was gonna say this one has every character on it, but it doesn't. It's missing this guy. This guy who I want to rename, but I don't know what to rename. So here's the soup sheet. And I think This one looks really good, and it goes with all the soup washi tape. So the soup washi tape, if you use it with this, they like match perfectly. And we have this gift wrapping one, which are all in the same colors of these ones, so you can use these together. And then we have this winter activity that has nothing to do with Christmas, which is a good thing. Actually, I take that back. There are like a couple of gifts up here, but for the most part, not very Christmassy. Just kind of wintry. This hot cocoa one, which I struggled designing, but I think it turned out really cute. And then we have this knitting one, which is nice and cozy. I think also turned out really cute. And also, I think a lot of you guys are like yarn people. I don't think, if you know what I mean, like people who like to knit or crochet or do the little characters. I made this one for you guys. Shout out to the yarn people. And then there's also this holiday baking one that I was telling you guys about. How it's basically like a remake or a redesign of my old holiday baking one. I think this one feels a lot more me. It feels a lot more a developed version of my art from when I drew that original one, but we still have like little tidbits. Like this is from the old sheet, but I just made it a little bit better. And like these are from the old sheet, but I just think that they look a little nicer now, and the sprouts are now involved. Because the sprouts are involved in everything. And then we have our labels, which I already showed you guys. But I think these guys look really cute. What else is there? Did I show you guys the freebies yet? Maybe not. But I don't remember. I showed you guys the digital version, but I don't think I showed you guys the actual cutout sticker sheets. Looky! And then look at this one. So as I said earlier, this one is in every single order, and this one is only if you order over $50 or the first 100 orders of the update. And yeah, I've been like so productive. I feel a lot better because I was feeling really, really bad about myself because I was sick and I was like passed out for so much of the day. And I've just been, I mean, I'm still a little sick now, but it's not nearly as bad as it was yesterday or the day before or this weekend, honestly. So I'm feeling a lot better. I'm feeling so motivated and productive, and I'm trying not to beat myself up about like being so behind on this drop, because I am objectively like really, really behind on this drop. But it's okay because I'm doing my best, and I'm trying really hard not to move the date, which I won't because it's literally 2 days away. So it'd be very, very bad of me to move the date, even though I know I would do a better job next week. Anywho, I'm almost done with all my inventory. I just need to do the one more gift label. I need to finish the freebies, and then we need to make all of like the thumbnails for the website. We need to make a banner for the website, a new category on the website. That stuff is just quick computer stuff. And then we need to make a catalog to post onto Instagram tomorrow / YouTube community, even though I don't think anyone uses YouTube community. I just like to put it on there for people who don't follow me on Instagram, because I learned that a lot of people who watch me on YouTube don't follow me on Instagram, and I do like a lot of announcements for the shop over there, and then whenever something happens and I change something, people on YouTube are like, what happened? And I'm like, I announced it. You guys just need to pay attention. But that's my bad. So that's why I post on YouTube community. But yeah, I'm glad that I'm starting to feel a lot better because there's a lot to do. And when I'm going to be packing orders, that's going to be like the most physical part. That's going to require a lot of energy. So like I'm on the up right when I need to be on the up, which is great. Anywho, back to work. Refilm this part like 30 times because I still have such like intense brain fog. Like I'm not even really trying to say anything special right now. I just want to tell you guys like I'm feeling so much better. I'm not feeling so sick anymore, but apparently like the brain fogginess is still there. But anyways, last night I finally finished this label situation. Look how cute it is. And I know it looks really simple and there's like no reason why it should have taken me this long, but I don't know. I'm really proud of how it came out, even though it took way longer than it should have. I think as a set, they're like super duper cute together. And if you've been following me for like a really long time, 3 years ago, I came out with a gift label set and it was like really nothing special. Honestly, I look back on it and it's kind of cringe, but I did like one of the designs and I brought it back. It's this little marshmallow guy here sitting in some hot cocoa. I thought that was really cute, so I brought it back. It's like fun to reuse old designs, especially you just continue them to see like how you can reuse them. And in this case, I didn't do anything like special with it. I just like literally used it for the same purpose, just drew it better. Anywho, these are now my favorite items inside the whole drop. Besides one of the washi tape sets, I really like the winter one, but these guys are really close second or maybe first. I haven't decided. I like the both of them a lot. Anywho, I have more cutting to do today. I finished a huge stack that I showed you guys yesterday. I'm working on this stack today, plus whatever just printed over there. And what else? What else is happening? And that's it. I gotta do some computer work to make the listings, but that is about it. I drafted this thing, but one of you guys asked like if I'm gonna have any die cuts coming soon. And the thing with the die cut designs is that like when I'm planning out a update, I don't think like, oh, I want to make die cuts, because those guys, I really want them to be like really, really good standalone designs that I want to take my time on to come up with something, either something funny or something really cute, hopefully both. So when I don't come up with die cuts for a while, it's because I literally just don't have any ideas. Like generating ideas for this, like a sticker sheet, is so much easier, or like washi tape or something, because like it's not critical for every single design on this sheet to be like the cutest thing you've ever seen. I do strive for that. Like I do think like this could be a standalone die cut, but I just want them, I don't know. I'm like more insecure about them. So it takes me a long time to come up with a design, but I do think I just came up with one that I like. Let me show you real quick. I've just been liking die cuts with like little funny sayings on them a lot more lately. But I think next year I'm also going to come out with just like some cute sprout ones in case you guys want to like rep the sprouts without having any like funny little saying to relate to on it. Okay, I'm looking at the sketch now. It's actually illegible, but it's fine. But it's Pepper in a little shield and helmet and sword, hopefully a broadsword. And it says master of side quests, and then in parentheses it's procrastinator. And if before I draw this, okay, if I see this design come out anywhere else, like this exact wording, because like this idea people have done before, but like if I see this exact wording anywhere, I know you guys took it from me, okay? And I'm gonna be so mad. Just kidding. There's a lot of parallel thinking that happens in this industry. But yeah, that is going to be another die cut design. So that's going to happen in 2025. There's going to be a mini drop. I know it's like drop constantly, but that's just what happens towards the end of the year, just constant drops. But I want to do like some like Lunar New Year stuff, some Valentine's Day stuff, and then drop like a couple of those die cuts as like just like a tiny little mini drop. And then the next big one is going to be spring, which won't come out until like mid-February. So we have some time in between. And in that time, I want to, of course, prep properly for these. As I discussed earlier, I want to get better at prepping really far ahead of time. I really want to get into like really cute little animations for my sprouts and fleshing out like their lore and their backstory and the universe they live in, because I think like the potential for like the little hollow they live in could be so cute. And just doing these like really cozy, easy animations of like them sleeping in a field, it's just like the grass moving, things like that. It's simple to do. I just need to sit down and take the time to do it. Okay, I just want to have them like walking somewhere together, just like a leaf falling down while they're sitting on a bench. Simple little animations like that. I want to post them on Instagram. I don't know if I want to post them to shorts. I have no idea. Might as well just do it to all of them. But yeah, I really just want to build the world out a little bit more. I've been saying that for so long. But hopefully with better planning, I'll have more time to do it. Anywho, also maybe if I stop yapping so much, I'll have more time to do stuff. I'm gonna get to work now. Alright, it is much later into the night now, and I'm watching Gossip Girl, restarting it for the first time in a really long time, and it's a lot. It is a lot. I don't remember it being this much. Like, I remember it being a lot when I was a kid, because I was a kid and there was like a lot of like adult things happening in this show, even though they're like about kids. But it's really, really wild. And I'm also doing computer work, so I'm just creating all my listings right now, and I'm setting them up so that they're scheduled to launch at 10 a.m. so I don't have to sit there and hover and click set active at 10 a.m. Someone left a comment last time telling me that you could do that, and I've always suspected that you can do that on Shopify because like huge shops use Shopify, and I'm so sure there's not someone there just like clicking active. But that comment inspired me to look into it and be a responsible shop owner, so I'm doing that right now. We still haven't figured out the shipping situation with Shopify for international orders that are like the 3D stuff, so washi tape and prints. Still can't go to international orders because I figured out how to do it for certain size things, but with the larger prints, it's changing everything. So you can't have one without the other. So even though I figured it out for the small stuff, I still haven't figured it out for the big stuff. Again, you can't have one without the other. So I am trying. I'm trying so hard, guys. I'm really, really sorry. I don't know what to say at this point. I am trying. I know it must be frustrating if you've been waiting for a while and you're not in the US. I know there's other stores that open temporary Etsy shops just for international orders to get around this stupid Shopify shipping situation. But that just seems like a really weird way to like redirect a lot of my customers only to have to redirect them back. And I don't think that's a good strategy long term. So I'm so sorry, but that's just the situation right now. I'm gonna keep working at it and I'll let you guys know if there's any updates on it. I'm not gonna like keep it secret, so please refrain from sending me so many emails about it. Like, I get when it's like emails from multiple people, but some people, the same person will email me many times. And it's like, I haven't figured it out yet. I swear to God, I'll make a really big announcement, several really big announcements once I figure it out. But yeah, as stressed as you may be, trust me, I am either equally or at least a little bit more stressed. So thank you for your patience for everyone who's been waiting. And I think I'm gonna end the vlog here because I thought I was feeling better earlier in the day. I expended so much energy and it turns out I'm still sick. I'm still not feeling well. My brain is still like not really that active. It's actually kind of cooking right now. I can feel the heat coming off of it. Again, thank you so much for watching my videos. It really means the world to me. It's still hard for me to grasp that anyone would willingly watch these videos. And if you guys want to see anything else from me, please let me know what you want to see from me. I'm always happy to take suggestions. And I'm sorry if I was really weird in this video. I don't want to keep apologizing, but like I truly was just so sick and I don't remember what I said. I have no memory of what I said. So if I said something like extra weird, like no, I was very sick and I was suffering from a fever for most of it. So yeah, thank you so much and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.